Hi, Marie-Ève. It's a real pleasure to be with you today and to discuss your role as President and Vice-Chancellor of the University of Ottawa.
Hi, Michel. Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here and to speak directly to the alumni community.
Tell us a bit about you.
I was born in Montreal, or more specifically Laval, in the suburbs. Grew up there, did my law school at the University of Montreal. Then I did some grad studies in the US at Harvard University. I did a master's and PhD there. Then I spent some time in Brazil doing research as part of my PhD before moving to Ottawa in 2005 as a young professor. So I consider myself to be a Franco-Ontarian since then. So that's 21 years from now. And I was hired as a professor, then became a vice dean, and then the dean of the Faculty of Law for 6 years before taking on this role as president. And I'm the mother of two daughters, Emilia and Anais.
I am an alumni of the University of Ottawa. I did social sciences and then a law degree that brought me to do 2 years at Michigan State University. Originally from Montreal and Laval, kind of like you. And also, I am the father of 3 kids and married to my wonderful wife, Julia. And right now, when I'm not a father, the hat that I wear is that of the principal and lead counsel at Nungisa Law, a law firm that I founded. As we approach the first year of you being President and Vice-Chancellor, is there something in your mind that cements the fact that you made the right decision in taking that mandate?
Yes, absolutely. So when I decided to run as president, there were basically two main factors why I decided to submit my candidacy. The first one was really, I guess, a consciousness of the moment we found ourselves in. So in the midst of shifts in geopolitical alliances, pressures on Canadian sovereignty, on Canadian economy and democracy, Canadian values are being threatened. Also, I'd say, of course, the AI technological revolution that's going on, some pressures as well on the value proposition of universities. So some people challenge the very reason why we should go to university in the first place. So really a consciousness of the moment and also of the societal challenges that we are facing as that humanity is facing. So when it comes to war, to climate change, to poverty and inequalities in the world. And really a consciousness of the role that universities can play to respond to those challenges, both through the training that we're doing for our students, but also through our research. So that was the first reason. And really 1 year in, I can only tell you how convinced I am of the importance of universities of standing up for those values and contributing to answering those world challenges at the moment. The second reason why, and that won't surprise you, that I decided to run as president was really the pride that I feel for this community. I've joined the University of Ottawa 21 years ago. I've seen it grown and being transformed into a wonderful research-intensive university. Our student population has grown as well. We now have nearly 50,000 students, over 6,000 professors and staff, 300,000 alumni worldwide. We are ranking 5th in the U15. That's the group of research-intensive universities for our research intensity. So we're really booming. We are located in this amazing ecosystem here in the national capital of a G7 country, only steps away from parliament, democratic institutions, a vast network of embassies, also kilometers away from Canada North, the largest tech park in Canada. We have world-renowned hospitals around us. So we're really uniquely positioned in Canada, and I think I would say in the world, to take on those challenges. So really a pride that I feel for this community, for who we are. And people look at us, at our international partners, they look to us for this gateway to both the Francophone and Anglophone worldviews, but also increasingly Indigenous worldviews and an international outlook, of course.
Of all the priorities that you have on your desk, which ones is the biggest, would you say?
It's hard to choose So really, the vision that I'd like to convey and to see deployed in the next few years is really a vision of the university in the city, a university that's connected to its internal community, but also external partners. So that starts with the city of Ottawa and the region of the national capital, but it goes, of course, beyond that to Ontario, to Canada, and to the world. And so, really creating those experiences for our students, making sure that our research is connected with our partners as well, that we're responding to the needs of our community. It's also important for us to have this connection so that, in times of challenges, when the value proposition of university is questioned, for instance, that we have external partners that can speak on our behalf and say, we need the University of Ottawa because this university is tackling these very important societal challenges that we're dealing with in our community or that the world has to face. So really, this is the vision, the university in the city, the university committed to its partner and building on its strengths and its ecosystem. And so when it comes to the priorities and how we make this work, you've mentioned excellence in education. Students choose a university because they're convinced that it's the best programs that they can have. So we have to make sure that we offer world-class programs, that we offer the most vibrant student experience, that it's connected to their ambitions, to their expectations from us as well, that we deliver on that promise. Also, our research needs to be connected to the world challenges. And two other priorities that I'd like to highlight that are really important to me and I'd like to put forward in my mandate, and I've already started, is make sure that we express our leadership in La Francophonie. It's in terms of the programs we offer, of course, the quality of programs that we offer, research in French that is being conducted on our campus every day, connections with international partners from La Francophonie, also making sure that our campus offers life in French that's really vibrant and of course in both official languages. And the last priority is indigenization and contribution to reconciliations. The universities have played a role historically in colonization. Science in general has played a role in colonization. So we bear a duty to contribute to truth and reconciliation. And that has to play out in our governance, in our programs, and also in our physical space on campus. We have to make sure that it's visible and that we honor the Algonquin Anishinaabe people on which land we are located. So it's also for our students to be exposed to Indigenous perspectives and worldviews and knowledges is really important and something that we can offer to our community.
How can the alumni best help support your vision?
Being an ambassador, speaking out to promote the University of Ottawa everywhere you can. Open doors to our students, stay connected to our students. Students are always looking for opportunities to learn, to have access to experiential learning. So open doors to our students, hire our students, offer them their first job, or open doors to network. And if you can, support the University of Ottawa, and that will help me work my vision. So support us, whether it's in terms of time, energy, commitment coming to our activities, but also support us financially if you can through philanthropic means, whether it's to support a student scholarship, for instance, or support our researchers. We're doing life-changing research every day. In the health sciences, we have researchers in the Arctic, we have researchers doing amazing things in their labs or speaking out in terms of public policy. Support our research and our researchers financially if you can.
So we have a question, and this one comes from alumna Joanna, a graduate from the Faculty of Arts. How is the university evaluating whether programs are preparing students for real-world work, especially in high-demand sectors and professions?
Of course, we are very attentive to the changes to the labor market these days with AI, with the changes to the economy as well. And so we're making sure that we are getting all this input and being connected with employers. What we're hearing as well from them and also from our students is that they want not only to be prepared to get their first job, but they want to be prepared for life and for a longer career.
Yes.
So we have to make sure that we balance the immediate needs of the labor market with preparing citizens for the world as well. And so even in higher demand fields such as STEM and health sciences, for instance, we have to make sure that we teach the core competencies that are coming from the arts and humanities: critical judgment, ethics, integrity, communications, teamwork, creativity as well, and problem-solving skills. So we have to make sure that we're also, in addition to preparing them for the techniques and for the things that they will require to do their job, that we're also making sure that they have the broader skills to tackle the world's issues.
Let's do rapid fire. Early morning or late night?
I think since I became president, I'm an early morning person.
If not academia, what would have been your career?
So I've always loved to learn new things, and I've always loved books, and I still love books a lot. So I think if I hadn't followed the academia path, I would have gone into journalism, or even working in a bookstore, or working in the editing sector.
A trait alumni would be surprised to learn you have.
I don't know if that's going to come as a surprise. I'm very enthusiastic. I think you've seen that. But sometimes I tend to be impatient because I love when things get done quickly. So I guess that's a personality trait that is coming with the energy. But maybe an interesting fact as well is I speak 3 languages. So French, English, of course, but also Portuguese.
Describe your perfect day off.
So a perfect day off starts with a run, and then I come back and I read the newspapers, and then hopefully I spend some time with my family.
Marie-Ève, thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure chatting with you, and we wish you all the best in the years to come as President and Vice-Chancellor.
It was a pleasure to be able to speak with you.